This new Pokemon trailer is not what you think it is. Everyone's freaking out about this new level cap, thinking Game Freak is quote-unquote breaking the game by letting Pokemon go past level 100. But to be honest, the people saying that are completely wrong. That's not a new level cap, that's a temporary buff. And this new calorie system, it's not for survival, it's a timer. When you piece these clues together from the new Pokemon trailer, it becomes absolutely clear. Game Freak isn't breaking Pokemon, they're actually turning it kind of into a roguelike. Okay, so let's break this down a little bit because this is way more interesting than just a new level cap. First, the problem of post-game DLC. We all know it. You beat the main story, your team is level 100, and then the DLC comes out and it's ridiculously easy. It's been a complaint for Pokemon fans for years now, so how does Game Freak actually fix this? How do they challenge a player who's already max leveled and who's basically caught every shiny Pokemon in the game up until this point? Well, there is an answer. They're introducing new zones in Hyperscale Lumiose with wild Pokemon at insane levels. We saw 140, 160, but maybe even level 200, we don't really know yet. This makes your level 100 team feel weak again. So how do you win against a level 200 team? That's where the buff system comes in. The new character shown in the trailer, Ansha, helps you craft donuts, and these donuts are the key to some buffs. When you craft a donut using different berries, you can get 3 stats: a level boost, a calorie amount, and a flavor score. This is the entire gameplay loop. The level boost temporarily raises your Pokemon's level above 100 so you can actually compete with those level 164 Pokemon. The calories are just a timer. You have that many quote-unquote calories to burn before you're kicked out of the dimension. And the flavor score probably gives you other temporary boosts. We don't really know yet, but that would be my guess. So let's put it all together. You craft a powerful donut. You enter a high-level hyperspace zone. You have a time limit, and you have a temporary power boost. So how does that sound? Well, to me, that sounds like a roguelike. It's a run-based system. You prepare, you go in, you try to get as far as you can before your timer runs out, you get resources, you get out, and you use those resources to craft a better donut to get further next time. This isn't a broken level cap, this is a completely new, repeatable, endgame gameplay loop for Pokemon, and honestly, it's kind of genius. This new system for Pokemon also explains the new Megas introduced. Mega Baxcalibur is our first Paldean Mega. Mega Chimecho is, well, just look at it. Some people think it's beautiful, I think it's kind of goofy. Regardless if you love it or hate it, it is pretty creative, giving a forgotten Pokemon a massive glow up, and it even references its pre-evolution, Chingling. If I had to guess, the Mega Pokemon are likely the bosses or the big rewards at the end of these hyperscale runs. You're not just given them, you have to conquer this new roguelike system to find their Mega Stones. Again, that's just a guess, but I would assume they're going to make you work for these Megas. It kind of even explains Karina's return. She's not just a cameo, she's probably our guide for the new system. The one who teaches us how to master these high-level dimensions and conquer these high-level Pokemon. This might be one of the few times where Game Freak actually delivers, depending on how the DLC actually plays out. The trailer isn't showing us a broken game at all, from what I can tell. It's showing us a brand new game, hiding inside of the DLC. But the real question isn't, is the level cap going above 100 bad? The real question is, do we want Pokemon to be a roguelike? Is this the future? Grinding timed runs for rewards, or is this just a one-off experiment? Personally, if this is all true, I'm really excited. As you guys may know, I'm an ex-speedrunner of Hades, a roguelike that's really popular, and I'm learning Hades 2 speedrunning as well, so I'm a big fan of roguelikes, so if this is a true Pokemon roguelike, I'm really excited for it. Also, there have been some fan-made Pokemon games we played on the channel in the past that are Pokemon roguelikes, so this would be their first entry into that, and potentially giving us a look into the future of the franchise. You never know. So if you're kind of upset about the broken level cap, I personally would forget about it. The real news is the roguelike. So what do you think? Are you excited for a run-based, timed, high-level challenge in Pokemon, or do you hate this idea and just want a traditional Pokemon story? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you.